Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Pagey here, once again with another video on Arrow Season 5. So preparation and filming is going on for the big crossover event over the DC CW shows of The Flash, Arrow and Legends of Tomorrow. As you may have noticed, I did exclude Supergirl. Just in case you had not heard yet, Supergirl will have an episode in the crossover week. It just will not be a part of the main story of the crossover, which starts on The Flash and ends on Legends of Tomorrow. The Supergirl episode will probably just set up Supergirl's involvement in the crossover itself. So two pretty cool reveals hit the internet through social media which were pretty damn awesome, and they are both Arrow related but will be done during the crossover, which is the 100th episode of Arrow, if you did not know yet. The first one to go over involves a photo that executive producer of Arrow, Mark Guggenheim, posted on Twitter revolving around the 100th episode of Arrow, which, as I said before, is also the middle portion of the big crossover event. As you can see in the picture, we have some cast members of Arrow, but who is that older dude sitting behind Stephen Amell? That is actually Jamie Sheridan, who played Robert Queen, Oliver's father in seasons 1 and 2. Now, just one thing to quickly mention, you might notice that the actor that plays Wild Dog is there, the guy that plays Mr. Terrific, and the guy that plays Ragman are there. That doesn't necessarily mean they're in the episode. They might just be there to help the rest of the crew read lines, because the Flash crew is busy filming, just finishing up episode 7, so it's hard to get everyone involved in the crossover in a room to go over their lines. So they just get extra people to play, like the guy playing Wild Dog might read Barry Allen's lines, and the guy playing Ragman might read Cisco's lines, you know what I mean? Thanks to the reveal that Robert Queen will be in the 100th episode, there has been a lot of speculation around what version of Robert Queen will be popping up, as it does include on Mark Guggenheim's tweet, no flashpoint, no flashbacks. However, we will go over that after I go over the second reveal over the past day or so on social media. And that reveal involves Katie Cassidy, who posted this on Facebook, saying that she will be on the 100th episode of Arrow. This was also later confirmed on Twitter by Mark Guggenheim again. One important thing is that nothing has been revealed about her role, so it could just be a flashback, but you wouldn't think it would be. So what versions of both Robert Queen and Laurel Lance are we going to be seeing on the 100th episode of Arrow? At this time, I'm going to say it, for the, just for the sake of it, that it won't be in the flashbacks. So just do not think they're going to cop it out and just do flashbacks. So I do have 4 choices here, so we're going to go through all of them, and just keep your mind going on what you would want to see. The first choice is the obvious one, and that is the Earth-2 versions of Robert Queen and Laurel Lance will appear, or the Hood/Green Arrow of Earth-2, and Black Siren, which we saw last season on The Flash. The only issue surrounding this happening is the reason as to why they would be going to Earth-2, mainly to go see Robert Queen, if you know what I mean. As we know, Black Siren is on Earth-1, so maybe she has something to do with it going back to Earth-2. Maybe she sees Earth-1 Ollie and gets a little less violent, as maybe the death of Earth-2 Ollie might have been like a driving force or factor behind her turning to quote-unquote the dark side. The second choice just revolves around a different Earth in the multiverse. We know that some characters will be showing up in Supergirl's episode during the crossover week, and due to that, they may seek out or just come across versions of these characters on Supergirl's Earth. It's an unlikely option, but I thought I would just chuck that option in. The third choice revolves around the Legends involvement and possibly seeing a version of Laurel and Robert in the past. This isn't technically a flashback, and it would be fitting if it involves something central to Arrow during its 100th episode and the 5th season as a whole. And the fourth and final option only involves Robert Queen and a certain videotape. In the season 3 flashbacks, Oliver came across video files from his father when he was undercover with Argus. He watched his message but did not watch the video that was actually left for his sister, Thea. This might and probably isn't the case, as it is something that is only relevant to Arrow, and seeing that it is a part of a crossover event, it would seem out of place, if you know what I mean, so they probably won't go with it. Another important thing to bring up that points to the versions of Robert Queen and Laurel Lance being from other Earths in the multiverse is the tease of dialogue from the crossovers that Stephen Amell gave at a recent convention. The dialogue that he teased was, "Thea, we can't stay here," which obviously would link to a place where both her father and Laurel are alive, and she would want to stay there or at least, find it difficult to leave. But thanks for watching, guys. Leave your opinions in the comments section below. Which version of Robert Queen and Laurel Lance do you think we're going to see in the crossover week and Arrow's 100th episode? Do you have an option that I did not list in this video? If you do, make sure to leave them in the comment section below as well. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. If you are new, I'll catch you later, guys. Goodbye.